Hello everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin Tips. So today I'm doing an update video on the new high-paying Bitcoin cloud mining game site here called Contract Miner. Before we get into the video today, I do want to make sure to ask you to hit the like button to help out the YouTube algorithm in recommending this video for more people, so more people can learn about how easy it is to start earning cryptocurrency online completely for free today. So let's get into the video. So if you're not familiar with what this site is, basically this is a cryptocurrency game that allows you to also cloud mine. Now, I did a video on this a few days ago, maybe a week or so ago here, talking about the site, and it is a very overwhelming site to start with in the beginning, so I wanted to come back and make a more detailed video going over how I've been doing, my progress, my strategy, stuff like that. So let's jump into it today. So first off, when you start on the site, you will be rewarded with the RP points. That is what you earn down here when you come and claim from the faucet. They had that one there. So if I switch to the more simple robot thing here and hit claim, you can see up here I rolled 31 and got 426 reward points. Now, clicking this here, you can see this takes you to where you can purchase power units. So I should have bought some power because I'm a little bit low on it, so I'm going to buy some there, and we'll talk about power here in just a minute. But going back to the home page here, you can see that up here you have your power units, which I was low on, so my mining is currently inactive. Now, when you first start, you can go to the shop, and you will see here that you will get a Moonlander 2 mining unit completely for free. Now, that is going to be the only one you're going to get for free, and then you're going to notice that each one costs 29 CMCI coins. Now, the CMCI coins you have to earn either through doing different things on the site or by depositing. Now, I will do, full disclosure here. I did deposit $6 worth of Litecoin into this site, and that got me about 60,000 CMCI coins, so quite a bit. I was able to do quite a lot with it. So I would recommend depositing, but that's up to you. It's your decision if you want to. I have not done a payment proof of this site personally, but I have seen a lot of other payment proofs online. So once you get your mining, you come back here and you click mining inactive. You'll see your active miners over here, and then you'll have to move them from your miner inventory back to your property. So you can see move to active property, all of those, as well as, these are my, ones that I have active currently. So these ones I didn't have enough room for in my property. These guys here are active right now. So we'll get into properties here in just a minute. So going back to the mining inactive here, you can see that because I ran out of power, I have to come and reconnect my miners, and I'm going to go with CM coins. Now, you can mine dogecoin or litecoin at this time. They're, adding more as you go, and that's what kind of makes this site really cool. It starts out as a game, and you build it up, and eventually you will have to, get to the point where you're mining regular cryptocurrency and you're getting a payout. Now, the CMCI coins can also be used for power, and then the CMC coins, which you're mining, those can be converted into, a Dogecoin or Litecoin or something to withdraw them out. So definitely a couple different ways you can go. Now, basically, I want to show upgrading my property here. So since I'm now level 11, if I go to the agency overview here, you can see that if I scroll down, I can actually rent the property small apartment for 27 CMCI coins, and that's going to get me 80 units of power. Now, you're more building up to get more power. You can continuously, upgrade your miners and sell them off, but eventually you're going to run out of power. Now, this is one feature that I'm not a huge fan of on the site, but I get why they did it. You have to come on and refill your power. Depending on how many miners you have is how often you have to come on. So right now I have it set that I can mine for about a day and maybe 6 to 8 hours before my miners run out of power. So I would have to come on the site every single day and refill my power. Now, with this new small apartment that I'm going to go ahead and rent for the 27 CMCI, I now have the ability to purchase up to 80 power units at once, which means my 30 power unit has now increased up to 80. So I can go a lot longer without having to pay. but what I have to do now is move my miners over to the new house. So it can get a little bit confusing. You know, I'm going to go ahead and move this. Well, first of all, I have to get my active property down to my new small apartment by going to properties and, you know, getting that one to move in and change property here. So this is now my active property. So going back to my miners here, and I apologize if this is a little bit confusing, but you know, once you learn about it a little bit more here, you can see I don't have any miners over here. So I have to go back to the small house that I started with, the parents' house here, and then I have to go to property inventory and unlink these miners from here, and then I can take them back over to my miner inventory and move them to the small apartment. So it does get a little bit confusing. You know, I'm not going to lie, it is kind of a little bit confusing in the beginning for sure, but then as you start to get the hang of it and use the site a little bit more, it makes a lot more sense, and you know, you can really start to build up. And one of the features that I really like, I'm just going to finish moving these over here, is although you do have to level up to purchase new and higher up level miners by going to the shop, you can see here, once it loads, that right now I'm only level 11, so I can only purchase up to the Apollo for 450 CMCI coins. Now, if I didn't want to wait to get up to level 14 or 15 or whatever, you know, to get up to these higher level miners, you know, these high hash rate ones, to get the Antminer S7, you have to be 117. You can actually go to the market, which is aftermarket miners. People are selling their miners. Now, they're still good. They're not, you know, degraded or anything like that. They're still going to get the same amount of speed, but they're being sold at a much higher price. You can see this Antminer S5 here is selling for 40,000 CMCI. If I go to the shop and go to high hash rate to see the Antminer S5, it's only worth 2,000 or 2,404. So you can see you got to kind of come up with how much are you willing to pay to get a miner earlier and bump up your speed over the price on the shop. So 40,000 is a little high, but you know, it's definitely something that's pretty interesting. And I bought some Antminer S4s in the shop the other day for about 8,000 CMCI. So it's only, you know, about 2,500 higher. And I thought that was a pretty good deal. That was, you know, my personal opinion. But so the final thing I want to talk about here is going back to the mining section. Right here you can see with my 7 active miners, my power is using about 43 units per day out of my 80. So I only have about 2 days, a little over 2 days before it runs out. So what I'll go ahead and do is just fill up my power completely with, you know, an additional, you know, 4,500 45 power units. If I refresh, you can see up here I now have 57, and I'll add a 31 onto that. So now you can see I have 80 power units total. So I shouldn't have to come on for a day or so. So it's definitely a little bit confusing, but if you guys like this video and want to see more about it, definitely let me know, because I would, you know, like to do update videos. If it's something you are interested in, I would be happy to, you know, take a look and track my progress here on the site. You can see I can cash out my 2 blocks here from the other day. So make sure to hit the like button if you liked this video. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Let me know why you didn't like it down below. And if you have any questions or comments about this or anything else related to cryptocurrency, leave a comment down below or check out the link to the Discord in the description below. So please like, share, and subscribe to my Bitcoin Tips YouTube channel to learn more about spending, collecting, earning, and investing different types of cryptocurrencies. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.